Hi guys, hi, my name is Maria and today we'll discuss some new trading situations. I think you're interested in what will happen today on American session, what you can trade. You know that this is a period for us to get some news from American companies, and this is a period for good volatility. So due to this fact that American companies give you statistical information, you gotta be interested in Nasdaq, in Dow Jones, in S&P 500, also the we'll say Russell 2000 is interesting and DAX is good. So I think that we should discuss the stock market a little bit. And you know that I'm a Forex trader. So what I do, I give a trading ideas for those like Great Britain pound with the Canadian dollar. I share my ideas for euro, and we are really good these days. So Monday, Tuesday is a really profitable time for us. For me personally and for my traders in Russia who I work with. So yeah, I want to discuss with you what's happening and what we can trade. Like in these hours, U.S. stocks were on pace for their first back-to-back drop since late March, as investors sifted through a batch of corporate results. Yes, and we now get. Whoop, we now get S&P 500. Look here, this is the second day it goes down. Does it mean that we have to sell and decline our idea to buy this instrument? No, it is not. This is a period for us to wait for a good entry point. There is no sell signal right now. All the time we have to go through different charts. It's like weekly chart, daily chart, 1 hour chart, and you always please use the 200 moving average. This is something that will be really good for us. Why? Because this is our entry point. Well, you know, like today I got a new client and he's from some Russian speaking country, and this is a guy who's listening to my ideas and he's just opening deals. So he's not waiting for an entry point, he's just opening a deal and waiting for a good result. Oh, you know, this is a little bit scary for me when I meet those people because they don't want to learn. They just want to get a good result. They just want to earn a lot of money. And I do believe in smart trading. Smart trading means that you are looking for an entry point for a good one. It's not like an idea that you just hold S&P 500, but this is an idea that you buy when you see a good moment to buy. So if we go to 4-hour chart, what we can see, 200 moving average is a little bit far from here right now, but it does not mean that they will not reach it. Let's go to H1. What we can see right now, the tendency on H1 is downgoing tendency. And right now, there is no opportunity to enter a long position. So if you have a long position, it's okay, you can hold it. If you decide to profit your position right now, you're truth. You're right, that's good. So stay with this, it's good. But if you want to open a position right now, it's not a good moment. Let's go to different time frames, and what we see on M15 is the 15-minute chart. Well, they break the 200 moving average and they're being under the tendency. So only when they break this tendency, this will be a good moment for us to enter market and buy, but not right now. We go to M30. Look here. They broke it, they retest it right now. So if they stay under this tendency, let's mark it like this, they stay under this tendency, under 200 moving average, what is our next target to sell? For example, intraday right now, we open for our 1 hour chart and we see the 200 moving average is right here. So this is our target to wait for short positions intraday. This is like 4,124. We go to M5 chart. When do we enter market? When do we sell there? You can open 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart, whatever. You need to watch this tendency. Go through this tendency. You draw this tendency and they break it right now. On 1 minute chart, they break it right now. So what you do, you go to 1 minute chart or to 5 minute chart, and as far as they are being under this tendency, you are okay to wait for them to go right here, 4,125. This is about trading intraday. You see, 1 minute they break, second minute they are trying to come back. So you're waiting what will happen next, and when they stay under this area, under this tendency, you can enter market and follow the short position. So you also have to draw this tendency, the latest one, for like 15 minutes. So yeah, and if they stay under this area, what you do is you go down and sell with the target 4,124 from current price 4,141. Okay, this is something that we discussed from like daily chart to 1 minute chart, what we do, because like our daily idea is really good to wait this high. 4,220, this is a good target, yes, but on daily chart, if you're not ready to trade daily chart, you go for 4-hour chart, and there is no buy signal right now for 4-hour chart. You go to 1-hour chart. Is there any good signal? You're waiting, you're thinking, and you go to 30-minute chart and so on, down, 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 up to 1 minute chart. And that's how you can trade intraday, and how you can hold your short-term positions and middle-term positions. So now we go to Dow Jones. What's happening right now? What's going on? What should we do? Are they turning down? We go to weekly chart, and we will discuss with you my target, which is 35,000. Current price is 33,800, but our target is 35,000. So but this is a weekly target. Let's go to monthly chart. There is no good signal. Let's go to daily chart. There is nothing that gives us an opportunity to sell right now, because there is no good sell signal. Why? Because the tendency is going up. Tendency is still upgoing. Until it's upgoing tendency, you do not sell. You can what you can do? You can go to like 4-hour chart and check one more tendency. Oh, they break it. Oh my God. But it's not like a daily tendency. This is a correction time. They can stay here. It's not that important actually. More important is like the longest period is more important. Okay, we go to 1-hour chart, and what we see near the tendency line, look here, the tendency line begins in March 5th. So the tendency line, this green one, it's going up, 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 and it can meet 200 moving average on 1-hour chart. What a luck. So you can see that this is like a technical reason for us to wait that this price will be touched, and from here they may give you a rebound and good entry point. So to buy right now, there is no opportunity, no signal. If we talk about like some intraday situation, is there anything? First of all, we have to mark this level. Yeah, like 33,716, good one. We go to 30-minute chart. They may touch it really easy. We go to 5-minute chart. When do we enter market? And we go to 1-minute chart. I think this one is better. Look here. This was the tendency. They break it, retest, break it, retest. So when you see that they go under this area, you can sell. This is about trading really short deals. Under 33,800, you sell with the target like 33,719. So yeah, this is something that may work for you really good. Okay, what we go to Nasdaq? Nasdaq right now is giving us a correction. It's on 200 moving average and 1-hour chart. Does it mean that we have to buy right now or sell right now? Only if they break 13,824. When they go under this area, we are in trouble. Yeah, because they may go to 13,490, and this is something that may happen actually, so you got to be ready for that. Well, what may happen? Let's check here. What may happen on 4-hour chart if they break this support? It means that they will go under the Ishimoku cloud and they will reach this target really fast. So yes, actually, this is a kind of dangerous situation for us right now. But let's go to daily chart. Is there any sell signal right now? No, there is no candle sell signal. This means that we, on daily chart, are still good with waiting for higher prices. On daily chart, there is no good sell signal. And they're still being, look, above the previous high. So as far as they stay above the previous high, this is an opportunity for us to wait for a higher price in the nearest future. Okay. So should we wait to sell right now? Maybe intraday they may go that high, but after that rebound and go up. Now, when do we buy? I wouldn't advise you to make those tendencies, because I think it's better to make the straight, let's say, level. I like level in this story. So when they break 14,000, this may be a moment for us to buy with the target 14,140, like that. So this is something that you can trade and in the nearest future. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi guys. Let's go to gold. Yes, I believe that gold is really interesting for you right now. What about gold? I have it here actually. It's right here. With my Russian-speaking traders, I come to a situation that it's much better to follow 4-hour charts, because there are some people who are new and they want to earn money, they want to learn the money management, and you know, it's easier for them to open something big with a big money and to lose it than to stay for a long time and waiting. Or you lose, or you win, or you lose, or you win. And if you want to win, let's say like that, I never behave to this like a winning or losing. I trade, I work with this, work all the time. So when we work with the gold, or when we work with the currencies on 4-hour chart, we can get some tendency. So to my traders, I do give comments on 4-hour chart because, well, this gives you an understanding how far you can hold. My target right now to gold is 1,805. It's right here. This is my target, 1,805. So 1805. On 4-hour chart, it still looks good for us to wait for that target. It looks good. But we gotta, for example, you didn't open a deal. What should you do? When should you open this deal? We go not to daily chart, not to 30-minute chart. We go like to 15-minute chart and lower. We need to understand when they start to give you these new maximums. So you check all the time different time frames. And for example, on 1-hour chart, you can see these shadows on the bottom part. It means that yes, they're trying to go up and they will try to go up. But when do we enter market? Now pay attention, please, to all my videos. Pay attention when I discuss all those details. This is the Ishimoku cloud. And here you will see it's like a really shaped side. So here's like a really shaped triangle. And when they break this, so above 1,780, 1,779, this is good to enter market and go further to 1805 level. If you go to 30-minute chart, you also may see these horizontal lines that are usually levels that market is really hard with. And when they stay above this level, which is like 1778 right now, so when market is above this level, you are also okay to enter market and buy with the target 1805. If you go to 5-minute chart, let's check what's going on here. No signals, nothing. Totally lost here. So nothing good happening. I like to follow 1-hour chart, but due to things that my traders ask, I'm gonna go through 4-hour charts. And this is good. This is still good to hold those long positions for gold. I think it's something that we can work with. So now we go to euro dollar. Now we go to euro dollar. And you know that we were in long positions. And next target for euro dollar is 121. 121. Today with my Trading Club Pro, with my traders, I made all those discussions about what we do for euro. I'm like a leader and I have people, good traders, who have their opinion to trade, and they're being really friendly to speak with me, to speak about what they want to trade with. So for euro dollar, there was no good opportunity to buy today. Only after we see some corrections, okay, to go up and buy. But you know, now it's like American trading time, and it's still not a moment for a good entry point to buy. Your target is 121. 121. The tendency is still going up. The whole tendency is still going up. And target 121 is still possible to be reached. But we have to find entry point. So we go to 15-minute chart. And what we can talk about here, like this. Nice, huh? So this is just a support, 1.2030 area, where they may start to go up. For example, you did not buy here, you did not. You go to 5-minute chart because you want to enter a market. So you make this tendency. You make this tendency right now, and you see that market is trying to break it. What I don't like about current situation right now is the stochastic oscillator. Go down, watch. Stochastic is with the period 14.35 is being on a level of resistance. I do not like that because it's really weak position. So it's weak for us to buy currency in this moment. If you go to 15-minute chart, it looks like they may go up. But it's not a 100% idea right now, seriously. So in this current moment, I would not buy with the target 121 because until tomorrow they may stay in a range. I don't need them to be in a range. I don't need my money to be in this range, you understand? So if we go to 4-hour chart, there is no good trading signal to sell because they didn't break the previous tendency, and there is still not a good moment to buy. If we go to 15-minute chart, it looks like they may go up, but we need some drivers. We need something to push euro up. Right now, this is a moment for American indexes because we are getting a lot of news about Apple and others. So this is a period for stock market to be active. And currency pairs will be really active on Thursday when we get all those rate decisions, when we get some statistical information. You understand that? So our target 121, it's a good one, but not for current moment because there is lack of news. So target is good and they still may reach it, but not right now. It's good to trade euro on European time, but not that much on American time. If you want to trade, and for example, if you want to sell and you feel like it's a moment to sell, right now I don't support you. But if they break 200 moving average on 15-minute chart, this is a moment for us to sell. This is a good one, but not right now. So also let's talk about, well, maybe Great Britain pound Canadian dollar because, well, they reached a good target and it's like 175. I told you that it's a good moment to trade those 100 pips. And yesterday, due to strong Great Britain pound, we decided to hold long positions up to 174.90. And yes, they reached this target. So what's going on now? What should we do? I do not trade this instrument right now. That was a good trading period yesterday. But I check the daily chart. They're still in a range. If they go 100 pips step, 177, 176. So let's check 175 areas right now. It means that they may go 176 area. But in the same moment, we understand that they made a huge way up. After this huge way up, they may give us a correction. We measure this way up with the Fibonacci levels. So what is the measure for us? It's like 174 area. When do we sell with this target? We go to 5-minute chart and you can see this support right now. It's like this. Okay. So if price goes under 174.60, I will sell with the target 174. So yeah, this is something that I may use in the nearest future. What I do, I check it online with my telephone, and that's it. So I made a picture on my notebook. I remember those levels. I make those levels in my trading program, and I check it online. So if I decided right now that it's okay to think about short positions, it's not something like I'm gonna buy, because for changing my mind, I need to watch what's going on with different time frames. And here right now, I think it's a good moment for us to trade down, but only under some levels. Only when they break it down, we can sell, not right now. Okay, I'm gonna check the chart, and you want to talk about the Great Britain pound with the Japanese yen. Let's talk. You want to sell. I see it. I see you want to sell Great Britain pound. We go to daily chart. Let's go to daily chart. I check it all the time, and Here we go. That was my target, 15180. They reached it. My next target goes here. It's almost 156 area, almost. But being honest, I'm gonna try to enter market with the long positions up to 155. Not 156, but 155. So I'm not in a mood to sell right now. But I'm talking about the daily chart. Wait. This is the daily chart. Right now on daily chart, there is no sell signal. Nothing is giving you an opportunity to sell. Let's go to weekly chart. They are in an upgoing tendency, and there is still no turn to short positions on weekly chart. There is nothing that giving us a middle term idea to sell. It is still a moment to buy. It is still okay to be with the long positions. We go to 4-hour chart. It doesn't look good. What I wanted, and it was last week, I was going to sell under 150 area. That was my idea. That was something that I wanted to trade, and I was so ready to earn these 300 pips like this. From 150 to 147. This is something I wanted to trade. But they didn't give us. Why? Look here. They break this level, 150 area. They break it. They give you shadow on the bottom side. They go lower. They give you shadow on the bottom side. When you see shadows from the bottom side, it's not good to sell with these shadows. And what we can see, they did not go far down. So also here, shadows on the bottom side, shadows. So when market wants to go down, it doesn't show these shadows. About long positions right now, look at the shadows on the upper side, right here. So what do we have to do? I want to enter market with the long positions. For example, I make this tendency from April 16th. This is the first dot. This is the second dot, April 19th. So I make this tendency. And when I see that market is touching this tendency, and on 4-hour chart it's giving me a rebound, I will try to enter market with a target 155. So it not may happen today or tomorrow, but when they do it, this is like a technical reason for me to understand, not to say for 100%, but to understand that they are not going down anymore, that they're trying to make a good movement up. Yep. So for Great Britain pound with the Japanese yen, it's cool to sell and buy intraday. Yes, they're going really fast for many pips. But if we're talking about a position up to 155, for example, there is no entry point right now. If we change our technical situation for like 5-minute chart, I can do that. I can try to work with that and show you. Let me find this instrument in other terminal. It's right here. For example, we open a 5-minute chart. So we got all this way up. Fibonacci extension. Okay. So this was the Fibonacci extension when they started to go up. And this is the technical target, 152. Current price, 151.14. What is it? It is one of these Fibonacci extension levels. So what we do, we are waiting for them to break this tendency, and after that, I can buy to 152 area. If they go lower, if they go and test something lower, look here, it will be like 150.60 area. Okay, I'm okay with that. They can test this area, so I will enter market when they test this area, give me a rebound, and I will enter market with long positions. If you want to sell right now on 5-minute chart, okay, you're right. That is possible. That is really possible because it's been in a tendency, down-going tendency, but on 5-minute chart. So your target is only 5-minute chart target. When they break, let me show you. When they break this area, this is like 151.05 area. When they break it, you are fine to sell with the target 150.65 area. I do not trade this instrument on 5-minute chart. So for me, it's more comfortable to wait for a 4-hour area or like 15-minute situation. 15, not 5, but 15. This is something that you trade or not trade. So for Great Britain pound with the Japanese yen, maybe it is a good opportunity, but I never in my history remember a really good profitable movement, an easy one. It's always, like with a really nervous situation, because it goes really fast and you either lose really too much or win really too much. So I'm not okay with that. And I like more 4-hour charts. It's more comfortable for me, even with the bigger stop losses. Okay, so Secret Box, thank you very much for asking. And I think that we can close our ideas right now. A short comment on Bitcoin. So look, they broke the tendency, they broke it, and they retest 23.6 level of Fibonacci. Fibonacci level is tested. Only when they break the 50,560 area, they may test 41,000 area. Until that time, they may stay in range. So right now, it doesn't look like a good opportunity to buy this instrument. They broke the 200 moving average. It means that they may go lower. There is no good buy signal right now, so you gotta be careful with that. If we talk about the Ethereum, so there are my clients and my friends, traders, who are like, oh Maria, let's close all positions for Ethereum. Oh, it's so good to close right now. Because like someone who did not close here, 2,500, I told you about this level. So someone who didn't close here is really afraid right now that they may go lower. Let's check the 4-hour chart. They are still on 200 moving average. They are still above that area. We go to 1-hour chart, we draw this tendency. What may happen? They test this tendency and from here they go down. Or they test it and break it up and go. So it doesn't mean that Bitcoin and Ethereum have to go all the same equal. They may go not equal. So I think, yes, that Ethereum is still okay to hold if you are afraid, you want to earn what you have right now, so you want to close your profit, you are welcome to close it if you still did not. When are we going to buy and enter a new position for Ethereum? It's like 1,768 area. It's still the same. The second idea is that they break this tendency and above 2,260 area will enter market with long positions, not right now. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. And yes, for Great Britain pound, I do understand that you want to talk about Great Britain pound. I will show you because right now it looks really beautiful. It's like super beautiful. And by the way, we can talk about 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart. This is how I would advise you to look at the situation. Like a little bit far. Take a look on the whole April, March, and February. This is a good support, 137. So yes, they stopped. They stopped, they didn't try to go higher or they didn't begin to break new levels. They are in a range right now. And when they break 140 area, they go to 142 area. So this is the next good level. After they break 140, they go to 142 area. If we go to, well, like I'm not selling right now. No, I'm waiting for them to go higher. It does not mean that I'm waiting only to buy, but they are not showing sell signal right now. That is why, due to this beautiful picture, I understand that they are in a good range. And above 140, they will show us 142 and 143 levels. On daily chart, look here. This is a good technical resistance support for us to understand that that's a good level. When they break it, they will go higher really good. Okay, so yes, those are like some targets that I have right now, something to trade. I hope you're having a good time and I hope that you're earning some money. So ask questions and of course stay with me, push this thumbs up and join my Telegram channel. I hope that we will stay in touch for a long time and I will help you to understand what's going on with the markets. If I explain something really hard and it's not understandable, ask questions, because I know that it's easy to understand tendencies from me, but maybe it's not that easy for you. So you're welcome to ask questions. See you later. Bye bye, guys. Have profit. See you.